Boys, it's finally happened after 2 years. Hive Bedwars is here. Yes, you heard me right. Treasure Wars Seasons, or as it goes by now, the Bed Wars Seasons update finally released. Oh my goodness. After, what did I say? I'm pretty sure it's 2 years. You can see new map, new everything, yada yada yada. I kind of just want to share my opinion on it, because I have actually a decent amount to talk about. Maybe I'll show off a couple things. I don't know. I've had to re-record this video a couple times because I'm very mixed on the update. I will say that. Now, I'm gonna get this out of the way. This is not. Oh, I am the best player ever to exist. Let's go! Yeah, after a maneuver like that, I might have just invalidated like everything I'm going to say for the rest of the video. But just to get out of the way real quick. This is not a favorable review of Hive Bedwars at all. I'm going to be critiquing a lot of things. So just want to get out of the way real quick. This is not going to be your most favorable review of this game. That's also not to say, though, that this isn't, like, just going to be complaining. It's going to be me talking about stuff I don't like, probably a lot, because I'm not going to lie. I will just get it out of the way right now, as well. I'm not a huge fan. Let's just get out of the way, huh? I have a lot of issues with it. A lot of them, admittedly, are just my personal preference with the game. That probably won't change, but I do genuinely think that there are some issues that could probably change and definitely do need to change that aren't. I just don't think me having a skill issue. Let's start off nice and simple. Let me go back to my base first, because this is kind of one of my big issues. So if we go to the shop real quick, you'll see a lot of things have changed, right? A lot of items are missing. Let me just buy this. I'm going to get on this real quick. Everyone probably hates this fish. I adore it. Let's not get off topic. I'll get to it. You'll see. Lots of things are missing. Lots of things have been added. A lot of changes to the shop have been made. Honestly, I don't have a huge issue with any of these items. Ignore this one right here. Ignore that one. I don't have a ton of issues. Apparently these two items are broken. I have used them both. I haven't found them to be that great. Apparently this does crazy damage, this too. I actually really like the Dragonfire Breath Ball. If I have a chance, I'll show it off. I actually think it's perfectly fine in my opinion, but others might disagree. Here, actually, can I show it off now? How much gold iron do I have? Here, I'll probably show it off later on in the video, but basically what it does is it's like a lingering potion of harming, right? So you throw it down, and it does damage in a radius for a short amount of time. Now you might think that's broken, right? Because lots of damage in a radius, it's like, it'd be annoying, and it probably will be annoying to go against. But what I thought when I first saw that item, I'm not gonna lie, what I first thought was, it was going to be the most broken thing on Earth. Because basically, right, what I thought was, the strat, I didn't think it damaged you originally. That was my thing. And so what I thought would happen is, you could just, like, throw it down and stand in the middle, and if your opponent tried to, like, attack you or something, they would just take damage, and you wouldn't. But you actually take damage with it, which I actually really like. So, I don't think it's actually that broken anymore. Fireball very well could be. I've used it twice, and both times it did next to nothing. So I don't really think it's that broken. Apparently it can do, like, almost someone's whole health and they're in diamond if you just hit them directly on. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not. This guy may also be cheating, Lamau. The most legit. Okay, here, you know what? Against this guy gets to be the first. This guy gets to be the first. Oh. That is the power of the instant windfish. Now, really, it's just called the knockback dory. I'm calling it the instant windfish, though, because that more accurately describes what it does. Basically, you left-click, holding it in your hand, and you instantly win any game. It is, honestly my favorite item. Now, what I will say is that it needs a crazy nerf. Like, a crazy nerf. Because, like I said, it's an instant windfish. You just left click with it in your hand and you win. Like, look at this guy. This guy's full diamond. Oh, no. wait, instant windfish might not save me from my own bad Wi-Fi. Am I lagging or is this guy lagging? I can't tell. It's probably me, because my Wi-Fi is terrible right now. Look at this guy. This guy has full diamond. I'm at half health. Surely I lose this, right? Nope, because watch this. Let me just get him in a better position. Ah, perfect. And boom. If I can land a hit with my garbage Wi-Fi, okay, he is teleporting. Never mind. That kind of debunks my claim, but that's... I think that's more just my Wi-Fi being terrible. I also lose this, I think. I'm a bit stranded. Can I even make it over here? Watch this. So that's awkward. Terrible Wi-Fi, save me. Do I have... Oh. Well, I have more blocks. I'm kind of brain dead. So anyways, if you had decent Wi-Fi, basically what you would do is you'd one-tap them and they'd instantly die. I've learned now that it doesn't help if your Wi-Fi is garbage, or maybe his Wi-Fi is garbage. I'm still not too sure. But it's only 4 emeralds, bro. Do you know how easy emeralds are to get? Like, even in Bed Wars, but I feel like now resources are much easier to get. Like, just in general. So, like, getting a bunch of those fish, it's so easy. I've done it before. They call me scummy, but I have, like, there was one game where I just got 4 instant windfishes and instantly won, because that's what they do. Now, granted, they are just one use, which balances it out a little bit, but I think if they're going to be a actually, like, viable, like, item for enjoyment, probably gonna want to up the cost, because look, I can just do that. I've got 3 of these now. He's got a bow. He's technically more stacked. I'm lagging. He's got all the advantages. But I just win, Lamau. He gapped too. Oh my goodness. Watch this. Oh no. Look at me. I'm losing. And then, bloop. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, and now he's almost at the edge, and I can just push him off. Or not. My demonstration really isn't working right here, because I'm not playing very well, but neither is he. But, I mean, you could just see, like, that cheater fight earlier is, like, the perfect example. That guy is just, apparently, the most powerful player on Earth. I might end up bringing up some clips from a stream I did while talking about this update. Just show me using the item, and you'll get a good glimpse of how overpowered this item is. How cheap are they? Are they like 5 gold? Also, literally the most cheese item I've ever seen, bro. I can't believe it. Armor and an iron tools. That item is so broken. That item is gonna need a heavy nerf. So I definitely think the price needs to go up. Otherwise, I think it's a great item, actually. Everyone probably hates it. I think it's great. I've been wanting a really just stupid, goofy item. Also, I haven't seen this map, actually, W. I've always wanted a stupid, goofy item in Treasure Wars, Bed Wars, whatever. And now we have it. So I actually don't mind it. Anyways, enough me singing this game's praises. This is supposed to be me complaining about the game video. So let's get back to that. I have kind of another issue. It's one I actually kind of just realized at the end of stream when I went live. I feel like I want more items to be able to buy, because what I've noticed is that everything's really expensive, right? Like, everything costs like 50, 60, whatever items. Everything's kind of expensive now, and so you end up just kind of having a lot of items, like a lot of materials, and like no way to spend them. Because like if it was like Hypixel Bed Wars, which I'm surprised I'm saying this. I'm surprised I'm saying this because I've always said I don't want it to be like Hypixel Bed Wars. But if it was like Hypixel Bed Wars, you could always get more materials. So even if you'd have like a bunch of materials, right? You could just get more to buy the more expensive stuff. But you can't really do that. So now, oftentimes, you'll just have, like, 20 diamonds and, like, half a stack of iron that you can't really use to buy anything but wool with. There's just not a ton of items, so you don't have a ton of stuff to spend. Like, I think emeralds, really the only 2 things you can buy with it are the windfish and, pearls. And if you want to be turbo cringe, you can buy obsidian, which, by the way, I think is now the new course fruit. Another thing that I think actually was confirmed is going to change is that I kind of wish a lot of items from Treasure Wars would be brought back into Bed Wars, because you'll notice, like, a lot of things are missing. Like, I know a lot of people are talking about shears, being gone and how that's a big deal. Honestly, I don't mind that much. I don't think I ever really used shears, actually, unless I was just messing around. But like, what I've really been missing is the KB boombox. It's not even pearls. I feel like people would expect me to like really miss pearls. I mean, not pearls, snowballs. I don't miss them that much. I mean, I'm sad they're not here because I really enjoy projectile PvP. That's just a little thing I have with Bed Wars, but that's just a big personal preference issue. I don't really mind. I just really enjoyed projectile PvP. I thought it was fun. People thought it was annoying. I actually enjoyed it, but it is what it is. But things like, say, KB boomboxes, I've been really missing, like, a lot, because what people can just do now is they can just run forever. Like, even without Chorus Fruit, people can just still run for 3 years, because you have zero way of catching up. Like, you can't boombox to cut them off or anything, you just have to hope they trip a couple too many times so you can catch up. And I'm not a huge fan of that. But, hopefully, I'm pretty sure it's gonna change. This guy's a diamond sword, which means I have to use my instant windfish. Never mind, I just die, whatever. I think they said they're going to change that. I was told by someone that they already made kind of an announcement, that it's gonna change. They're gonna add some stuff back, which is nice. That's kind of what I was hoping for. What are a couple other things I can talk about? My Wi-Fi is struggling, like, really hard, so I gotta make this quick. Team upgrades. I don't care much for. I don't think I've ever used it, really. One idea that I have had is with the Luck of the Draw one. Basically what it does is it's just 10 diamonds, and when you use it, it's either... I can't remember. It's either, like, you get back your items, like, that you had after you died. Or you get back, like, you die, but you still keep your items. I can't remember which one it was. But I think what would be a cool idea is if there was multiple effects for it. Okay, so after beating my Wi-Fi router for a bit, we're back! We're back in Bed Wars, baby! Let's go! Anyways, what I think would be a cool idea for them to add, is, like, multiple effects for the, what's it called? The, like, Luck of the Draw card or whatever, what's it called? I can't even check. The luck one, the one that's called luck, but really isn't luck because there's no luck in it. What I think would be cool, is if they, like, added more effects. So, like, for example, instead of that, you could possibly, maybe there's a chance you could get, like, you could become slightly stronger and do just a little bit more damage until, like, you die or something. Or, you get or, like, permanent absorption hearts if you're really lucky. Or just something like that. And, like, even if you wanted to spice it up a little bit, there could be a very small chance where you get something negative, and that could really screw up your team. So it's kind of like a RNG, like, actual, like, luck of the draw kind of thing. I think that'd be a really cool. I think that's actually, like, a decent idea, I'm not gonna lie. I think it'd be really fun if they did that. Other than that, I don't really have anything, like, really to talk about the team upgrades. They're kind of pretty standard. Just think of high pixel traps, basically. There's, like, heal pool, which is just it's not called heal pool, but I'm just gonna use the high pixel name because it's more or less the same thing. I was gonna say I can check, but I can't actually because I'm not in my base. There's heal pool, which just heals you. There's the trap system, kind of like high pixels. It's just like alarm or like alert enemies or something. Is what it's called on Hive, where it just tells you when you're about to lose your bed before you actually lose your bed. There's one where you start with a wooden sword, and probably one or two others that I can't remember. I am currently probably screwed, actually. I'm pretty sandwiched. Okay, I'm out of here. Peace. This isn't fun. I think I'm probably just gonna get targeted by both. Which probably means I'm not winning this. Yeah, I'm being chased by both teams right now. That sucks. Let me buy you. Ooh. And Windfish. Lamau. And Windfish. Best item. You want it too? Never mind. He's got a bow! Get away from me! Woo! I'm out of blocks. He's shooting at me. Ooh! Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Quick. Oh! Yeah, I think I might actually be able to get... Did I pick that up? I did. I wasn't looking! Oh! Hold on, wait. Block trap? Ooh. Can I? I can. Okay, sweet. Right? Please don't be one diamond off. I can. Huge. W, and now I win. GG's. Yeah, diamond armor is like really easy to get because they made it with diamonds. That's kind of another weird change. I don't want this video to be way too long. So I'm just gonna like rapid fire off a couple things that I either like or dislike about the game. We can actually start off with one. I think the maps look really nice. Like all the new maps. I think all the new maps are pretty good. I think one thing that the Hive does really well is their map design. I always think that it's always been pretty good, actually. Can I please get off? Thank you. I don't think they did much to any of the other maps besides Castle. I think the Castle, I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Castle design. Also, they just left. GG's. I think the new castle looks sick. I'm a huge fan of it. I don't think they changed any of the other maps. They just made the gaps between them wider. Even Aero, which I thought was gonna stay, because, like, now Aero's kind of pointless, because the reason Aero existed at all was to be, like, a really quick, fast rush map. But even on Aero now, you can't really... Or at least you can't rush both ways. I think one of the ways you could rush, because you used to be able to rush both ways with just one stack, or like half a stack, which is one wool purchase. Now I think with like the lowest, like 5 iron, you can only rush one way now. So I mean, technically it's still a rush map, but it's not quite as versatile, which I don't know. I think if they moved it back, that would be kind of cool, or at least made it so that you could rush with 16. Just so it's a true rush map, but otherwise it's whatever. All of that is kind of just to make there's the Hive's attempts to make Bed Wars slow-paced, which, I mean, I was never going to like. I mean, you can see it with a lot of the things. It's why everything's jacked up, like, the prices are jacked up so high. It's to, like, encourage you to stay at your base and gather a lot of materials so games take longer. I was never going to like that. I don't think most Treasure Wars players were. But, again, that's just personal preference. Like, me, personally, I like fast-paced games more. This is a slower-paced game. I'm probably not going to like it as much, but that's just personal preference. I know a lot of people who want longer games. Who want more long-form games, and this is perfect for them. I thought you were going to go up the stairs. Whoops. Another thing that I'm slightly disappointed about is, I mean, it's just, maybe I had too high of expectations. I won't lie, I was kind of expecting a little bit more from a game that was in development for, 2 years. It could just be me getting my hopes up high too much, maybe expecting too much. I thought there's gonna be more content in it, though, besides that. It is a Seasons game mode, so more stuff's gonna come out, so maybe that's why. Maybe, I don't know. It just seems kind of empty, but that might just be because they removed a bunch of the Treasure Wars stuff, which they said they would add back. I'm talking about, like, items specifically. I don't think, like... I wasn't, like, expecting a huge amount of maps. I don't think that was ever gonna happen. And I was kind of expecting a bit more, like, new items. And now without, like, the Treasure Wars items, it feels kind of empty, you know? But, again, like I said, they're changing that. And it is Seasons, so new stuff will be added all the time, apparently. If they do stick with that. There are other, though I can't speak. Why am I fighting this guy naked? I don't know. These are the questions we must ask ourselves. There is a couple other complaints I have, but that's just mostly goes towards, the game being slower paced, and therefore I wasn't probably going to be a big fan of it, so I won't bring it up here. It's not, like, the biggest deals, it's just pet peeves I have. To lay it out, I guess plain and simple, I wasn't a huge fan of the update. I know, I will get flamed online probably if anyone relevant sees this video. I wasn't a huge fan. Like I said, I probably had my expectations a bit too high, apparently. I do think there are some good things, some things that definitely need to be changed, and a lot of things I don't like. But it is day 1 of this recording. Like, as of this recording, it is day 1. Apparently, the Hive said that this is just a beta testing. I'm assuming this will go for, like, about a week thing, so, or something like that, so stuff will definitely subject to change. So, I'm hoping, I don't know, my complaints, there's some suggestions I made to make the game more fun. Me, personally, I either I'm a sweat, so obviously I want the game to be more sweaty than it is. But if the game is also, like, instead of that, really, really goofy, just, like, unbelievably stupid, I also wouldn't mind that either. Just because, like, if it's not a game I can sweat, it's a game I want to be able to just mess around in, you know? Just so much suggestions. Feel free to take them. Actually, leave your suggestions in the comments. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You like it? You don't? What do you think they should change? What do you think, like, would be cool for them to add? I'm actually genuinely interested. And yeah. Again, it is day 1. It's in beta. Hopefully, the Hive will continue to improve and work on the game. And I hope that Bed Wars goes in a good direction. I'll say that.